Welcome to the JC Productions podcast.
Welcome to JC Productions. This is episode 1. Our first topic is going to be NIL. And to start it off, John, I'm going to ask, what's your opinion on NIL? Are you pro NIL, against NIL? And how has it shaped NCAA as we see it today?
It's nice to be here. Thank you for having me. I'm not really not for NIL, but I'm not really pro NIL. I think there's definitely pros and cons to NIL. I think the way it's affected college sports in general as a whole has really been like, I don't think it's right personally. I just feel like it's just changed the nature of the game itself. I feel like when players are getting big contracts, they're spending it on things that are really necessities like cars and jewelry. And I feel like a lot of these players don't get the right financial advising. Either they get it and they don't take the right precautions, or they don't use the money the right way, or they don't get it and they just spend it on needless things. So I just feel like it's definitely like there's definitely good about it, but I feel like there's definitely a lot of bad.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree. Like, I don't mean to cut you off, but we just had an executive order drop that kind of relates to NIL. And some of the rules in it is that athletes only get 5 years. They get 5 years to play 5 years. And they can have one time for a transfer portal, but they have to sit another year if they transfer a second time. So I think that kind of combats some of the issues I have with NIL, being that athletes just transfer around and around trying to find more money. And some of the other concerns, there's now medical care for the student athletes and a revenue sharing for women in Olympic sports, which kind of helps the sports programs, the women's sports programs that don't see a lot of revenue and are funded by the men's portions of the athletics. And another one is enforcing punishments for pay-for-play collectives and establishing protections against like shady agents, like the agents kind of scamming the athletes because they're young and they don't really know what's going on, and the agents taking advantage of them. And that literally just dropped today, and it will go in effect on August 1st. So we're gonna see this if things don't change. We're gonna see this in the upcoming collegiate season.
Yeah, I'm glad the NCAA made some regulations to the transfer portal and I guess the way they go about things, because the transfer portal and NIL, I guess they're hand in hand. They go with each other.
Absolutely.
So I'm glad they're able to make a way to stop all like the issues, because like I think over the years it's just kind of absurd. Like we have guys like this guy named TJ Finley. He's a quarterback in college football. He went to 6 different teams.
It's ridiculous.
And I just think that's like actually crazy. And we have NIL and the transfer portal like affecting teams. Like we have, to be honest, like with the transfer portal NIL, whoever bids for a player in the portal, the highest amount, the player's gonna go there regardless. So like that's just really how it's affected. Like, and that affects other players as well. Like with Cam Coleman and Texas obviously the highest bidder. So Cam Coleman went there, but we still had it affect other receivers on the team. Like I think his name was last name Livingstone. He had to leave.
Yeah, like Keyshawn Livingston.
Texas. Yeah, he had to leave Texas because obviously Cam Coleman was coming in. They had to cut a lot of guys off NIL, and obviously like it was just a bad thing. He went to Oklahoma. We have players leaving. Like so, like transport NIL is definitely like it takes a toll on college football. I just think it ruins the naturalness and the tradition of the game, and just brings it to something. It's really college football now. It just feels like a business. Obviously, it's a business, but like we're here to get these guys to the next level, and like it shouldn't be like all about money, all about this. It's just like football.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, these guys are here for first and foremost to get an education. If you're transferring 6 times, there's absolutely no way you're gonna do have any success in the classroom because you're just moving from location to location, probably not even set on a major at this point. You keep transferring, your credits don't transfer. And I mean, this new implementation of the transfer rules is going to be really beneficial in the upcoming year. But I mean, yeah, it's kind of a shame that these athletes are just chasing the money instead of trying to better themselves, and not even just as an athlete, but as a like in a holistic approach, like making sure they get what's done in the classroom. And it's just such a focus on the finances rather than building up that person, which I think the real goal of collegiate sports is to build up that person.
Yeah, I think that they're definitely. I think NCAA, college sports in general, I think they're headed in the right direction as long as they take the right steps. And I see a positive future for college sports.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's all we had for you guys today. Tune in for episode 2, where we're going to dive into another topic. And see y'all guys.